Wild Rift, the mobile adaptation of the popular PC game League of Legends that came out on March 29, 2021. It is a PvP team-based strategy game where two teams of five powerful champions face off to destroy the other's base. There are 84 champions to date for you to choose, each having a unique personality, abilities, and playstyle that certainly make them difficult to master. With these champions, you are on your way to making epic plays as you battle your way to victory. The goal of Wild Rift is simple. Just destroy the enemy nexus, which is located in the middle of their base at the opposite end of the map. Sounds like a piece of cake, right? You just need to kill the enemy team, demolish their towers, and destroy their nexus. Woo! Victory! Well, it's actually that simple. However, the process of getting there is easier said than done. To get to the Nexus, you must get through three extremely powerful turrets, waves of minions that never stop coming, and of course, the enemy team. All of that is what you need to overcome before the enemy team beats your team to it. Oh, but won't that take forever to do? Well, since this game is relatively fast paced in its PC counterpart, there are three ways to speed up the process. The first is to gain EXP or levels. This can be earned by killing minions, monsters, turrets, or players. The more levels you have, the more stronger you become, making you feel like a god amongst all. The second is to buy items from the shop. Items are the most significant factor that lies within a champion's overall potential. Without them, nothing can be achieved. If you refuse to buy items at level 15, which is the max, it is basically saying you want to commit mass genocide to your teammates. Like champions, items are considered as unique. There are exactly 125 champions in the game right now, with different abilities, passives, and cool looking textures. The only thing that makes items far more complicated than champions is that you can buy 5 of them, unlike choosing one champion to play. Meaning, if my calculations are right, which usually isn't, there should be about 30 billion different combinations. Utilizing these items properly so that it can be compatible with your champion can lead to the downfall of the enemy team. That is, if you're fairly skilled. Finally, the most impactful way to speed things up is to simply beat the living daylights out of your opponent's eyes. Every time a person dies, they are sent to the gray screen where they serve their penalty for dying. The time penalty can last 5 seconds up to 60 seconds. This completely depends on what phase of the match you are in. Using this knowledge, you are given the chance to damage their turrets, roam to other lanes to help out teammates, or recall back to base and spend the money you got from killing the guy on items and arrive to lane with the high ground. And that is a quick introduction to Wild Rift. Now for my review. To those who wish to participate in playing this wonderful game, I got some words. This game absolutely sucks. Why? Well, it's not how the game is portrayed as simple yet difficult, how champions feel weak compared to other champions, or how complicated the game's mechanics are. It is simply because this game will make the most kindest and patient player become the most toxic and impatient person by just playing with incompetent teammates. However, if you're willing to sacrifice your sanity for glory, then this game is just for you. Wild Rift is extremely entertaining and addicting to the point where you lose track of time when you feel yourself immersed in the gameplay. Nothing beats a game where you are against real people than AI. In addition, it really never gets boring as there are so many things to learn in this game that it would take at least years to fully understand all of it. What ultimately makes Wild Rift fun is that no one gets left behind, as the game forcibly makes you hone your skills and expand your knowledge in order for you to face against greater opponents than your teammates. In my opinion,
slain an enemy. Triple kill. You are on a killing spree.
That is fun.
Kill.
That is my review of Wild Rift. Thank you for listening.